What if I told you that laziness isn't real? You won't believe, right? Let me prove it. That heavy, frustrating feeling you get when you know you should be doing something, but your body feels like it's filled with wet sand and your brain has a million tabs open. That's not a character flaw. It's not a moral failing. It's a signal. You're staring at that pile of laundry, that blank document, that overflowing inbox, and the only word your brain can offer is lazy. You whisper it to yourself, and it feels true. It feels like who you are. But for centuries, we've been using that one single shame-filled word to describe a dozen different things our brains and bodies are trying to tell us. In the next few minutes, we're not just going to debunk the myth of laziness. We're going to give you a user manual for your own brain based on neuroscience and psychology, so you can finally stop fighting yourself and start working with yourself. First, let's talk about your brain's secret default setting. Surprise fact number 1. Your brain is hardwired to be lazy. For our ancestors, conserving energy wasn't a choice. It was a survival tactic. Every calorie was precious. So your brain evolved a brilliant energy-saving mode, the path of least resistance. That urge to scroll instead of study. That's not you being weak. That's thousands of years of evolution telling you to save your energy. It's a feature, not a bug. The problem is, we don't live in a world of scarcity anymore. We live in a world of infinite, easy dopamine. And that brings us to dopamine. We call it the pleasure chemical, but it's actually the motivation chemical. It's the little kick that says, hey, do that again. But here's the catch. Our modern world is a dopamine roller coaster. Social media, sugary snacks, endless video clips, these are super stimuli that give our brains a massive, unnatural hit of dopamine. Your brain gets used to that huge rush. So when you turn to a normal task, like writing an email or studying, your brain looks at the tiny dopamine reward it offers and says, that's it. No thanks. It's not that you're lazy, it's that your brain's reward system has been hijacked, making normal life feel dull in comparison. So, if it's not laziness, what is it? Let's run a quick diagnostic. 1. Are you a procrastinator? This isn't about bad time management. It's about bad emotion management. You're not avoiding the task. You're avoiding the feeling the task gives you: boredom, anxiety, self-doubt. The procrastinator wants to do the thing, but the feeling is just too uncomfortable to start. 2. Are you burnt out? This isn't a low battery. This is a completely fried motherboard. Burnout is caused by chronic, unmanageable stress, usually from your environment. You don't have the energy for any task, let alone difficult ones. 3. Could it be depression? This is the most important one to recognize. Depression is a medical condition. It's not a choice. A key symptom is a profound loss of interest in things you used to enjoy, and a severe lack of energy that isn't fixed by sleep. It's not the thought, I'll do it later. It's the feeling, I hate that I can't start. If this sounds like you, and it's been going on for more than 2 weeks, please, talk to a professional. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. Okay, now for the toolkit. Let's build your anti-inaction system from the ground up. Level 1. The body hacks. You can't run good software on bad hardware. First, sleep. It's not a luxury. It's a non-negotiable biological function. When you sleep, your brain is literally cleaning itself, washing away metabolic debris. One night of bad sleep can wreck your focus, decision-making, and emotional regulation the next day. Next, food and water. Here's a wild fact. Your brain is about 73% water. When you're even mildly dehydrated, your brain has to work significantly harder to perform the same tasks. It's like trying to run a marathon in the sand. And those sugary, processed foods, they send your blood sugar on a wild ride, leading to the inevitable energy crash that leaves you feeling sluggish and unmotivated. Finally, movement. You don't need to run a marathon. Just a few minutes of exercise, even a brisk walk, releases chemicals like endorphins and serotonin that boost your mood and energy. It also triggers something called BDNF, which is basically like fertilizer for your brain cells, helping you learn and focus. Level 2. The mind hacks. This is where we rewire your inner dialogue. The most powerful tool: self-compassion. Beating yourself up for procrastinating is like trying to fix a car by hitting it with a hammer. It doesn't work. That guilt and shame just drain your mental energy, making it harder to start next time. When you slip up, instead of saying, "I'm such a failure," try saying what you'd say to a friend: "That was tough. It's okay. Let's try again, maybe a smaller step this time." Kindness is the fuel for resilience. Next, reframe your thoughts. Use the catch it, check it, change it method. Catch the thought: I'm so lazy. Check it: is that really true? Or is my brain just trying to avoid a feeling or conserve energy? Change it: this task feels overwhelming. What is one tiny part of it I can do for just 2 minutes? Which brings us to level 3, the action hacks. These are for breaking inertia right now. First, the 5-second rule. The moment you have an instinct to act on a goal, count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and physically move. This simple trick interrupts the part of your brain that will talk you out of it. Don't give it the chance. Next, the 2-minute rule. When you want to build a new habit, make the starting ritual take less than 2 minutes. Read a book is intimidating. Read 1 page is easy. Go to the gym is a huge effort. Put on your workout clothes takes 2 minutes. The goal isn't to do the whole thing. It's to make starting the easiest part. And for those days when you are completely stuck, use the 5-minute lazy fix plan. 1 minute, brain dump everything in your head onto paper. 30 seconds, pick one tiny task. 10 seconds, set a 5-minute timer. 30 seconds, eliminate one distraction. 30 seconds, plan a tiny reward for when the timer goes off. This is your emergency circuit breaker. Look, the big shift here is to stop thinking of this as a battle against yourself. You're not lazy. You're a human being with an ancient brain trying to navigate a ridiculously distracting modern world. The secret isn't more willpower, it's better systems. It's understanding your own biology. It's embracing the idea of a growth mindset, the belief that your abilities aren't fixed, and that every challenge you overcome literally makes your brain stronger. You don't have to become a productivity robot. You just have to become a little kinder and a little smarter about how you manage your own energy and attention. So here's my challenge to you. Right now, in the comments below, tell me the one thing you are going to do in the next 5 minutes using one of these rules. Are you going to use the 5-second rule to finally put that dish in the dishwasher? Or the 2-minute rule to read 1 page of that book? Declare it, make it real. You are not your inaction. You are not lazy. You are capable of incredible things. You just need to learn how to get out of your own way. Most importantly, you are not alone. Be kind to yourself. You've got this.